This October marks 10 years since Andrew Lloyd Webber, Lord Andrew Lloyd Webber, took a first-class flight from New York over to London to go and vote in the House of Lords on the behest of George Osborne and vote against expanding tax credits for the very poorest of British society. And I figured that's a worthy story as a man who made all of his money out of Jesus Christ Superstar, which was about someone called Jesus Christ, and Evita, which was about Eva Peron being a people's hero in a fascist society. It's amazing that the man's journey led him to that. Led him to being what I call FRAFU, which stands for filthy rich and fucking useless. My name's Sharkey, and I'm the writer, composer and star of Webber. And as you can see, I've come to Endor to answer a few questions about it, because I really wanted to come to this. I want you to come and experience I don't know what it is. It's a comedy, it's a musical, but it's not one of those musicals that puts people off musicals. You know the musicals. They're a bit too sort of virtue-y. This one's the one where it's just grotesque. If you're a fan of the Rocky Horror Show, if you're a fan of Jerry Springer the Opera, if you're a fan of Frank Zappa, Kenny Everett, anything that was slightly off but very funny, then you're going to love this one. Why Webber? Why now? Was a question I was asked early doors, and that's because his story parallels the stories of quite a lot of other people. We live in a world that's dominated by very mediocre men who told us they're all great. No one checked. Do you know what I mean? And there's always that feeling that they're pulling the wool over the eyes of very nice and normal people. And Webber's story matches that arc in terms of a life filled with plagiarism and PR stunts, and his dominance of art. You know, I've grown up all my life with the melodies of Jesus Christ Superstar and Evita, and that's about it in my head. And I didn't really realise, I didn't really care. You know, if you like him, fine, not a problem. But then I realised that he was completely incapable of learning from any of his main characters. Once I did a bit of research and realised there's a really funny story in there. You won't like it, but that's okay. Will he sue us? I don't know. I was joking the other day that if he wants it, he can have it for £500,000. And then Emma came up and just went 2.2 million. So 2.2 million is what you can buy it from. But I'd actually rather you came and see it. We're putting it on. It's coming on in about 6 weeks' time. We're doing one in Southampton at the Stage Door on July the 11th. And then we're doing one the next day, a matinee at the Winchester Gate in Salisbury. And then we've got a couple of weeks to refine it before the 24th of July. We're doing it at Foo Bar in Ryde on the Isle of Wight, where my co-star Laura Claire Reid is from. She's fantastic. And then we're going up to Accrington, exactly, to put on a preview there at Imposter Coffee. That's also a Sunday matinee. And then we're off to Edinburgh for 9 days. 1st to the 9th of August, the Space Triplets, Nicholson Square, venue 38, 7:10 p.m. every night. And then it's down south. It's a Beautiful Days festival in Devon, where we're in the theatre tent for a couple of nights. It will be fun and raucous and disgusting and blasphemous. Disgusting. Did I say that one? Horrible. It won't be nice at all. But what it will be is something you've never seen before. So come along for it. I'm playing Weber, for those of you who need to know. I am not a trained actor, nor am I a trained singer, but I wrote the fucking thing, so. And I wouldn't, to be honest, ask anyone else to play this part. It's kind of disgusting. So there's that, and then in the part of Margaret Thatcher stroke Sarah Brightman is the wonderful Laura Clara Reid from the Isle of Wight, who is in the Ventnor Darlings, if you ever get to see the Ventnor Darlings. And it's fantastic, the things she's already pulled out of this role in these songs is wonderful. Look at that. Will Andrew Lloyd Webber fans like it? Probably not, but a bit like sort of Tesla fans, they should probably come along and just hear it, and they can make up their own mind. No one has to like these things. Will fans of non-Andrew Lloyd Webber musicals like it? Yeah, it's more of a comedy hour, to be honest. It's full of laughs, it's full of funny little moments. It's a 55-minute long song, that's what I've written, with lots of different parts and lots of different moments in it. And I'm really, really proud of it, that's for sure. How stressful has it been? Mad stressful. Super stressful, to the point where I've had to move to Endor. No, it's definitely taken a beating out of me. I've put a lot into it. I've put a lot of mental, physical and financial energy into it. And I'd really like you to see it, that's basically it. I'd really like you to come along. Have an hour of something unique. Something I'm massively proud of. If you know me, I don't like going, whoa. I'm not a hype guy. I like to do all the hard work in the writing and then have all the fun when it's performed. So, but it's got a laugh rate of ridiculous ratio, many laughs per minute. This music, I'm so proud of it. I've composed a full score, and we're on a roller coaster. The moment we press play on the score, 55 minutes later we finish. That's it, it's a roller coaster. So come along just for that. We will mess up, there will be laughter. It's a musical that acknowledges that you're in the room, and that's important, I think, for live entertainment. You're not just there as some sort of seat filler. Yeah, hugely proud of it. Really hope you can come to Endor. And see what's up. Look at these new trees, look. All these little new trees. Oh, it's well good. Anyway, you live in a beard now.